I'm the Arts and Culture Alliance Director for Okeechobee Main Street, and I'm here with Sharie, our Executive Director, and we are in downtown Okeechobee on Flagler Park number 5, which is now known as Cattlemen Square. I've been doing some videos here in the past few months, and so I wanted to take this opportunity to do a tour through the video. Last Saturday afternoon, we had a wonderful turnout at the dedication and the unveiling, and I appreciate everybody who came out. It was overwhelming to see the support last Saturday. So I'm standing at the south entrance of the Cattlemen Square. You can enter the park from all the way around, but this is our main focal point. Most of the park is completed except for a few little things we have yet to do. One of them is our ranch entrance. We are going to have a ranch entrance. We had a little shortage of some concrete, so we're waiting for that to come in. And we'll also have the sign on it that says Cattlemen Square. I'm standing on our donor brick area. These are all the people that invested and helped get the project over the top. Just so you know, we have another order we're going to be putting in, and you have time if you want to get your name on the project. We're gonna keep it open till September 15th, and then that'll be it. So you can contact Main Street or go to our website and basically get more information about that. If you want your name out here, there's time. So we're gonna walk through the main entrance, and as you first come through, you're gonna see 2 signs that's going into the ranch area. And this first sign is information about the project. We've got the artist's name on there, J. Michael Wilson. He's a great artist. He did a wonderful job, as you will see, with the project. And everybody was very kind to him. And he was overwhelmed at his experiences here. And I really want to thank Okeechobee for your hospitality. He left here a different person, I know. And then our other sign is about infrastructure. These are the partners who partnered with us, the city, the county, and the Altolello Foundation. Because of their partnership, we have this beautiful park setting in order to place our sculptures. So I want to talk about the kiosk now. So I get a lot of questions about what is a kiosk? So I'm going to show you what the kiosk is. The kiosk, this is an electronic informational piece that we have out here. You will see that the screensaver is the same image as the other side of the wrap. This is the artist of our wraps and our banners is Kathy Papasso, and she was an Arts and Culture Alliance member. So this is really easy to use. You don't have to know how to do a computer. You just touch the screen. There you go. And then it takes you to the home page that has everything about the project that you need to know. You can meet the artist. There's all the information about the artist. And you see how I'm scrolling? You can scroll up and down. We have our bronzing process, which is really great. There's 10 steps to bronzing. And this will show you all the 10 steps. Plus, let me go to one. There's pictures in there of the process, and these pictures are actually from this cattle drive sculpture. I was out in Utah last October, and I was able to tour the foundry, and I actually found pieces of our sculptures and took pictures. So everything in there is from this cattle drive. Then you've got the Okeechobee Ranch history. This is really important because this is a historical piece of artwork. And again, you have all the information from the ranch history. Here's something about, I think this is the, this is Seminole tribe. So there's all kinds of information about the history. And then of course an important piece is our donors. So we've got all of our donors that are listed and thanked. And again, you can scroll up and down. This will be updated as we're getting more donors in each day. Then Cattlemen Square, this again is explaining how we partnered, how partnership was so important with us on this, and that was with the city and the county and Frank Altolello. And then of course we have the Arts and Culture Alliance, a little information about us. So Sharie, I want to go over to the cowboy at the fence next. Shut that down. Okay? So we're good. So I'm going to stand in here because I want you to see how big this project is. Isn't he great? Look at the pen in his pocket. This piece was sponsored in part by Williamson Cattle Company. When I say in part, is that all these pieces, you'll see names attached to them, but they didn't pay for the whole project. They paid for a part of what this piece cost. The rest of the funding came through other ranchers, corporations, and regular everyday people. And then we had a big help with TDC because they believed in this investment and the economic impact it will have on our community. So we thank everybody, and please read all the plaques when you go around. This whole park is set up that it's a really circular sidewalk going around the ranch, so you can see it from all different directions, and it was designed to look like a cattle drive working. So what I want to do right now, I'd like to go over and look at the mother and the baby calf, okay? So here's our mom, there's the mother cow, and that is donated in part by Rollins Ranch. And look at the little baby calf. That's I don't want to say any of my favorites, but I kind of like this one. This was donated in part by the Bishop family in memory of Rebecca Jane Bishop Prescott. Rebecca was a young cowgirl, and so this is in her honor. And that little baby calf represents all of the cowgirls in Okeechobee. So just so you kind of know that that has some significance to it. Look how she's looking at us. It's like she wants to jump right out at us. I think the juxtaposition of the piece is great. Also, if you turn around, you'll also be able to see that we have picnic tables out there as well. Also, as you can see, we have the beautiful stone benches, and 6 of them all the way around, and we do have memorials and sponsorships attached with all of them. I love these benches. I think they're so organic, and they just fit right in with our theme. You'll also see around the park these historical markers. We have 6 of them. If you're afraid to touch the screen up there on the kiosk, you'll be able to read about a lot of the history of these markers as well. So let's look at our big horns. This is a Harvey Ranch, Jim Harvey Ranch, and this particular site is one of my favorites. You can look down and you see all of the sculptures heading towards you. They are going from west to east. That's what we were requested to do. But this, you can see them, you can feel them. If you're out here in person, you can almost feel them moving towards you. So let's go around and look at the side view of the Harvey cow. Mr. Harvey wanted long horns, so that's why this cow has a little bit longer horns. And again, we have these markers around so you can read about the donors. And look at that majestic cow. And as you walk around, you can still see the mother and the baby from a different angle. We have more, obviously, our historical markers. And then here's another cow with shorter horns. This was donated in part by the Okeechobee Cattlemen Association. Beautiful piece. So let's go up and see the bull. So this bull is part of, it's like our poster child. He's been in all of our advertisement. I kind of have a personal attachment to it because when I was out in Utah, I got to put the patina on this bull. So he's kind of, I think the patina is the best because I touched it, but that's just me. So anyway, this was donated in part by Regina Hamrick of the Hamrick & Sons. I want to walk up there. If Sharie, you'll come up with me. I want to show you the brands. So most of the cattle out here, most of the pieces have brands on them. And if you can zoom in, you can see the just about everyone, all of them out here have a brand, even the dog on its collar. So that's unique. You can get out here and walk amongst the cattle. You can touch them, feel them, and there's great photo ops out here. They are a work of art. It's not a playground, but definitely it's not like a museum where you're not allowed to touch the art. We want you to come out and touch the art and take pictures. So let's go back out on the sidewalk and see the rest. And again, we have more historical markers and the benches. See how you can walk all the way around and you can see the cows from all different angles. So this is the horse and the rider, donated in part by the Clemens family in honor of Pete Clemens, in memory of him. He's just a wonderful, wonderful addition out here, and he's a strong man that's leading, or that's moving the cows along. You can see the brand on the back of the leg of their ranch brand. So it's really just a magnificent piece of art. And I mean, you have to be here to see it in person. So we're going to come around to the end. And now we're on the west side, and look at that view. You can see the cattle going towards the flag. I'm so glad the flag is blowing so nice today. But this is a magnificent view and a magnificent photo op as you walk around the west side of the park. That's breathtaking to me. So I'm going to walk up and introduce the little dog to you. They've got their brand on the collar, and you can see again how big this piece is. I don't want to step on the lights. These lights they light up at night, and they're brilliant at night, just gorgeous. But if you look up, you've got the rope, the piece, buckles. I mean, the detail on these pieces are so unbelievable. Mike did a great job. So we're going to go back on the sidewalk. We're going to meet our last two cows. Two cows are from the Walpole family and Walpole Inc. And we put them together, they're kind of moving along together, and they look great. So that's pretty much it. It's a lot to take in. Pictures do not do this project justice. You need to come out. We invite you to come out. We invite you to learn about the project, learn about the art, respect the art, get your pictures taken, share them with us, share them with everybody. This is a really great historical piece and something that I feel that Okeechobee is proud of, and I'm proud to be a part of it. And we thank everybody. Main Street just cannot thank everybody enough that we were able to get the job done on this. So please come out and visit us. Thank you, Sharie. Goodbye.